Have you ever jolted awake at 3 a.m., heart racing, mind restless, and wondered why? You are not alone, and it might not be a coincidence. That quiet hour, when the world sleeps, could be a powerful invitation from Allah to reconnect, reflect, and renew your faith. In the stillness, hearts open, tears flow freely, and prayers carry a weight unlike any other time. Tonight, let's explore why this moment could be a profound blessing meant just for you. Waking up at 3 a.m. can feel sudden and unexplained, but for a believer, it may carry deep meaning. When your eyes open without an alarm and your sleep is gently interrupted, it could be a moment specifically written for you. Not every awakening is accidental. Sometimes it is a subtle reminder that your life is more than routines, deadlines, and worldly concerns. At that hour, your heart is not competing with noise, conversations, or constant notifications. You are removed from the rush of the day. In that stillness, you become more aware of your dependence on Allah and your need for His guidance. It is a time when reflection becomes clearer and intentions become purer. Rather than seeing it as inconvenience, view it as an opportunity. Perhaps your Lord has opened your eyes because He wants to open your heart, drawing you closer in a way that only the quiet of the night can achieve. The silence of the night carries a depth that cannot be found during the day. When everything around you is still, your thoughts become clearer and your heart feels more exposed. There are no conversations to maintain, no responsibilities demanding attention, and no expectations from people. In that calm atmosphere, you are simply a servant standing before your Creator. Distractions lose their strength in those moments. The noise of daily life fades, and what truly matters rises to the surface. Regrets you ignored, hopes you buried, and fears you concealed all come forward. This vulnerability is not weakness, it is a gift. It allows you to speak honestly, without pretense or pride. Tears shed in the darkness are different. They are unseen by people, but fully known to Allah. Words spoken softly carry immense weight because they come from a place of sincerity. The quiet of the night creates a sacred space where your connection with Allah becomes intimate and deeply personal. The last third of the night holds a status unlike any other time. It is a period filled with divine generosity and acceptance. In authentic teachings, we are informed that Allah descends in a manner befitting His Majesty during this portion of the night and calls out, asking who is seeking forgiveness, who is asking for provision, and who is calling upon Him so He may respond. This is not an ordinary moment, it is an open door. At that hour, the distance between your plea and its acceptance feels shorter. Supplications are not rushed, and repentance is not delayed. It is a time when mercy is being offered repeatedly, waiting for a servant to reach out. Understanding this transforms how you see that awakening. It is not simply being awake, it is being present during a divine invitation. When you stand in prayer or raise your hands in that sacred window, you are responding to a call directly from your Lord. The life of the Prophet Muhammad Salallahu Alayhi Wasalam shows us what true devotion looks like when the world is asleep. Despite carrying the heavy responsibility of guiding an entire ummah, he would rise in the depths of the night to stand before his Lord for long hours in prayer. His recitation was slow and reflective, his heart fully present, his humility unmatched. It is reported that his blessed feet would swell from prolonged standing, yet when asked why he exerted himself so much, while his past and future sins were forgiven, he responded by saying that he wished to be a grateful servant. This teaches us that night worship is not only about seeking forgiveness, it is also about expressing gratitude and love. Following his example means striving for consistency, even if small. It means valuing private worship over public praise and nurturing a connection with Allah that is sincere, steady, and deeply rooted in gratitude. In a time where the first instinct after waking up is to check notifications, choosing something different requires discipline. The glow of a screen can instantly pull your mind into messages, news, and endless scrolling. Within seconds, the calm you are given disappears, replaced by noise and comparison. Protecting those early moments is an act of intention. Instead of feeding your curiosity about the world, turn your focus inward. Walk calmly to make wudu, feeling the cool water wash over you and refresh not only your body, but your awareness. Each step becomes deliberate. Each action becomes meaningful. You are preparing yourself to stand before the One who granted you another breath. This conscious choice builds strength in your character. It trains your soul to prioritize what truly benefits you. By resisting distraction and choosing remembrance, you reclaim control over your attention and direct it towards something that nurtures your faith and inner peace. There are burdens you carry that no one else fully understands. Responsibilities, private struggles, silent regrets, and worries about the future can weigh heavily on your chest. The depth of the night offers you a rare chance to release them without fear of judgment. In that solitude, you can speak freely, knowing that every word is heard and every emotion is understood. Seeking forgiveness at that hour feels different. You are not rushed, and you are not distracted. You can reflect on your shortcomings with honesty and ask Allah to purify your heart and correct your path. Alongside repentance, you can express gratitude for blessings you often overlook during busy days. It is also a moment to ask boldly. Share your dreams, your fears, and your uncertainties. Nothing is too small or too great to mention. When you open your heart completely, you strengthen your reliance on Allah and deepen your trust in His wisdom and plan. Sometimes, the greatest signs of care are the quietest ones. Being awakened at an unusual hour can be a subtle indication that you are not forgotten. While many remain unaware in deep sleep, you have been given consciousness and time, two gifts that are never guaranteed. This alone can be seen as a form of divine attention. Mercy is not always loud or dramatic. It can come as a gentle stirring, a restless feeling, or a sudden awareness in the darkness. These moments may be opportunities written specifically for your growth. They can serve as protection from heedlessness and a reminder that your relationship with Allah is alive and ongoing. When you begin to see such awakenings through this lens, gratitude replaces confusion. You realize that being called to remember your Lord is an honor. It reflects nearness, care, and the possibility that Allah wants better for you than you may even want for yourself. Remember, waking up at 3 a.m. can be a beautiful mercy, a chance to draw closer to Allah and strengthen your heart. Take this moment to pray sincerely, seek forgiveness, and whisper your hopes. From all of us at Interior Deen, may Allah grant you peace, guidance, and acceptance of your du'as. If this reminder touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe. Comment below with the positive prayer you just made, so we can all make it together.